video I am going to tell you about Internet Protocol. Internet Protocol is a method by which data is sent from one computer to another computer on the internet. Each computer or device needs at least one valid IP address that uniquely identify it from the other devices on the internet. So in this video we are going to talk about the IP version 4 addresses. So IP version 4 addresses is a 32-bit long and it is unique in a network and it is represented in dotted decimal form. So this is how it looks like, and it consists of 4 octet, 1 octet, 2 octet, 3 octet and 4 octet, and each octet is of 8 bits. So if you convert this decimal number into binary, each octet is of 8 bits. So let me show you this with the help of example. So here, how many bits we have in IP version 4? 32 bits. So if I turn off all the 32 bits, so what will be the IP address comes out to be 0000. So this is first octet, then this is your second octet, then this is your third octet, and this is your fourth octet. So this is binary representation. So this is binary. Now convert it into decimal. So the decimal comes out to be 0.0 then space dot 0.0. So this is something 0.0.0.0. So this is the minimum IP range. Okay, so what is the maximum? So let's turn on all the bits. 1 1. Okay, sorry. Yes. So let's turn on all the bits, all 32 bits in IP address. So first octet, second octet, third octet, and fourth octet. So this is again binary representation. So converted into decimal, it comes out to be 255.255.255.255. So this is the minimum range and this is the maximum range. So each and every octet can go maximum up to 255 and minimum 000. Okay. So this is how it can look like in decimal representation. So guys, IP address is always followed by a subnet mask. Reason being now without the help of subnet mask, you cannot guess whether two IPs belongs to the same network or not. Okay, so subnet mask actually tells us about the network and the host portion of an IP address and how it looks like. It is also a 32-bit address divided into 4 octets. Okay, and if there is one, like if I'll convert the subnet mask into binary and if it is 1, it indicates the network portion, and if there is a 0 in the subnet mask, it indicates the host portion. So there is an example 10.1.1.1 along with the subnet mask. So this is your subnet mask. So if I'll convert this decimal subnet mask into binary, how many ones will we get? We get 8 ones and the rest 24 as 0. So in this particular IP, the first 8 bit is network portion and the rest 24 bits are host portion. So this is how with the help of subnet mask we can identify the network portion and the host portion of an IP address. So classes in IPv4. Okay, so just looking at the first octet, we can tell to which class this IP belongs to. So if the first octet range vary from 1 to 126, that means it belongs to class A. If this is the range, that means it belongs to class B, and if this is the range, then C, then similarly D and E. So this is the first octet range. So if the IPs belongs to any of these range, then you can like determine the class of that particular IP. And in real time, we don't use class D and class E IP addresses because these IPs are reserved. Class D IPs are reserved for multicast purpose and class E is reserved for research and development. Okay, so we only use class A, B and C IP addresses in the real time, and every class A, B, C is having a default subnet mask. For class A, this is the default subnet mask. For class B, this is the default subnet mask, and for class C, this is the default subnet mask. Okay, and we can change these default subnet masks if we want to. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope the concept of IP version 4 is clear to you guys. Thank you.